to my channel. Welcome back to Tarot Me This. It's your girl Indigo Spark in the building, and we're back at it with another video. Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing another video for my Leos for the month of June. So we're just going to go ahead and hop into it without further ado. Alright, we're going to get an overall reading. This is for the Butterfly for Life Life Changes Oracle deck. Overall reading for my Leos. One card only, please. What's the overall message here for my Leos? What's the overall message here for my Leos? One card only. One card only here for my Leos. One message. One overall message here for my Leos. Grief work. Why does everybody keep getting grief work? I think as a whole, I think we're all struggling with the idea of change in one form or another, okay? But yeah, grief work keeps popping up for, I think this is the second time, and I haven't done many readings so far, and emotions are running high for my Leos. Whew, okay. I think Taurus may have got grief work. Taurus or Gemini, one of those two may have gotten grief work too. So you guys could be in a situation with one of those as well. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the overall message here. We're gonna be using the Aquarian Tarot deck. This is one of my classic decks here. I love this deck. I think this is one of the first decks. Yeah, like one of the first real tarot decks I got. Okay. My Geminis, all right? You may have to let go of some things, all right? You may have to let some, I think for not Geminis, I'm so sorry. For my Leos, you may have to let go of some things. Now this here, normally I'm like, oh, it's about someone else. No, this grief work here is working on yourself. All right, so you have to tap into something on your spiritual journey, things that have been triggering you. All right, it could be 3 different things that could be triggering you that equate to the ultimate test that you're about to go through, which is awesome. All right. But there are some habits, there are some situations, there are some things that you have to work through. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. All right. But those are some things that you have to work through and also let go of. Now, we also have the Page of Rods here. So you may have some new people coming into your life, letting you know, no, you may have new people in your life or old people in your life. Anyways, you're going to be triggered by people, all right? It's going to be verbal words. They're going to trigger you into situations, and you just have to be mindful. I mean, how you react to situations is 90% of, you know what I mean? Situations that happen is 10%, 90% it's 90% about how you react towards a situation. Now listen, it's easier said than done, because people are like, oh, well, just do this and just do that. No, baby. It's different for everybody. Everybody goes through their process differently. Everybody heals differently. So for something that's easy for one person is not going to be easy for another. I'm just telling you what's on the cards. This process for you specifically may take a long time. That may take you 6 years to accomplish, 6 years to figure out, 5 months, 5 weeks, it doesn't matter. But as long as you're on that journey, and as long as you're like being conscious of it, and you're trying to make those changes, forget about anybody else and what they have to say about your process, because they're not on the journey with you. You know what I mean? They're just the outside looking in. So what they have to say is honestly irrelevant. I see that you guys are trying to manifest something here as well, that you want some type of newness to come into your life. But I feel like there is a sense of, like you feel like you may not deserve it. All right, you may feel like you don't deserve the situation. Yeah, because you want something new to come in, but you almost feel like you don't deserve a situation. But I'm letting you know here and now for my Leos who are on the up and up, or your focus. Even it's not to be an up and up to be spiritual. I'm so sick of people like, oh my god, if you're spiritual, then you should, everything's peaches and cream and roses and butterflies, and that's not the case. Honestly, it's the polar opposite. And it goes back to that thing like, I mean, Most High used prostitutes. Most High used, people who are quote unquote, well, yeah, quote unquote bad in society to make major changes. So, I mean, I could care less about the title or what you do. It's irrelevant in my opinion, but all right. So those are some things that you can work through. Like, if you really want to change, you have the opportunity to change. Death is here, which is great. And that's what this is, a transition that you may be trying to work through with this grief work. And I'm not getting that this is going to be a death of actual, like, a physical body. This is death of a mindset. This is death of old habits. This is death of, generational curses. All right? That's what I'm getting. Yeah. And it could be death of, financial instability in your lineage. You know what I mean? It could be death to those things. All right, let's just get into it. That was just a side note. We didn't even get into the reading, baby. We didn't even get into it yet. All right, we're only going to do 3 cards here. Then we'll move on to either finances, 3 cards there, and then we'll do love and romance, 3 cards there. We'll wrap up with a few oracles, and then I'll get out of your hair. All right, yeah, you guys are definitely manifesting something. You guys could be manifesting some type of form of a relationship. All right, you may feel like you don't deserve it though, which is odd to me. But it's actually not odd. It's not odd. It seems like my Leos want some type of companionship, some type of love, some type of understanding from a person. Or you could have had some issues in the past, and you may have it finding a hard time for you to accept people who are genuinely want to be there for you now. Okay. What's the next card here for my Leos? What's the next card here for my Leos? Yeah, I'm getting that my Leos are working through a lot of stuff. All right. So at this present moment, it seems like you may be outside partying, partaking, having a good time, being with your friends and family, which is not a bad thing. Going out, and you don't have to be going. Yeah. Going out, which is so funny to me because like you're going out, you're having a good time, but at the same time you may feel alone through that process because you're probably going through that transition where you're balancing the old and the new. So you're partaking with your friends and your family, but you may have this energy of feeling like they don't get me. You know what I mean? And you may be working that out here. Also, I'm getting you could have some new people come in that are going to help you heal from the past. Okay. And a lot of great healing actually comes from sex. So you may have, like I said, that 2 of Cups card came out. So you could have somebody come in and try to, not even try to, because usually if they are your twin flame or you have a spiritual connection with somebody, there's a lot of healing through sex. Sex is very powerful. Sex can either put you down a very bad path or uplift you for a very good one. You know what I mean? So you just be mindful. You can't just be out here with anybody. Temperance is here. And you'll see it. Like if you see a lot of negative things happening in your life, like all of a sudden, that may not be the person that you should be laying down with. Or vice versa. If you see a lot of positive things, then, there's that too. So anyways, so Temperance is here, so you may have some issues balancing out your emotions at this time, or your thoughts. Okay, things may be feeling very heavy for you, but that goes back to that grief work there. Yeah, it seems like you just kind of shut yourself off emotionally. You're trying to deal with your own ish, but you don't really know how to do it, right? So it's like you're always searching for a sign, always trying to get some new information, always trying to figure it out. And it's hard. I mean, especially if you're at the end of the test, end of the road on that particular journey, on that particular, I guess, session, for lack of a better term. It is difficult. It really is. When you're at the end, that's when you get tested through all the other situations to see if you actually learn what you're supposed to learn. It's not easy. And the worst part about it is if you have to go through it all over again. Imagine doing that for generations and generations and generations. Yeah, there's a wall up. Okay, there's someone you are somebody you're close to. No, this is you. You may be feeling very defensive. Okay, you may be feeling really defensive. You may not want to open up. Like I said, you may not want to open up emotionally. You may be just going out partying, having a good time, but you're on the defense. Okay, you're on the defense about pretty much everything. All right, you could have been experiencing defensive energy for the last 7 months, 7 years, 7 weeks, specifically in the last 7 days. So we'll go ahead and move on to love and romance. Now, this can be platonic or non-platonic. Take it how it resonates. I showed you guys, I don't know if you guys saw my Taurus video, my Gemini video. My plant looked dead. Okay, look at it now. The baby's growing. I love this plant. It's my favorite. This is a fern right there. I just showed you guys, and this is a cacti. I forgot exactly the name of this one, but it's a cacti. And I was scared about this one because I didn't think that it was going to grow very well. But that bad boy is growing pretty well. So, alright, we're going to get into love and romance here. Also, 3 cards only on this one. Perfect. Yeah, there's a lot of fear here. The Devil card came out. You guys could be in a situation with the Capricorn, Leo. All right, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But there's a lot of fear about opening yourself up to this relationship, okay? The World card is here. All right, you may be meeting with somebody at a party or at an event, at a social gathering. Like I said, there's going to be somebody that you may have some type of relations with. You can meet this person at a party. Okay. Yeah. You may meet this person at a party. And this person is there to assist you on your journey. This person is there to open you up a little bit more. You know, help out a lot with that grief work. Help out with you being guarded. Help you with your transition. You may find them to be a little weird, a little kooky, but they're there for a purpose. They're there for a reason, and they're there to assist you. This person could definitely be a Capricorn. I'm also getting Sagittarius energy for my Leos. Yeah, and the King of Wands came out here, so definitely Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It could be a Leo too. All right. This person is gonna have the gift of gab. They're gonna know exactly how to say. They're going to know exactly what to say and how to say it to you. They're also going to be very suave and debonair. Okay. I'm getting a lot of that energy. Let's see. Yeah. But I feel like at first you guys had a lot of fear going on into some type of relationship. Your thoughts and your ideas are going to change about opening up. You may try to block this person out because you're just afraid of things that happened in your past because they didn't work out the way that you wanted them to. You could have been in a third party situation before or been cheated on, etc., etc. But this person is going to crack you open and kind of show you your true self. This person may be a reflection of you. Okay, be mindful of that. They're going to help you on the journey. It's going to be a beautiful thing. All right, we're going to move on to money and finances. This right here is a sexual magic. We're going to be moving on to the Egyptian tarot now for money and finances. Also, be mindful. Cancer full moon, no, Cancer new moon is coming up in the next couple of days, so you might find yourself opening up a lot more during that time. Cancer has a way to just kind of crack people open and make them all ooey and gooey. It's like, oh, go away. But if it happens to you during the Cancer new moon, do not be surprised. Embrace that, embody that, cry, do whatever you need to do. Be in touch with your emotions at that time. All right. There are some major changes happening for you. This could be structures, okay? So this could be any type of structure, okay? It seems like things are going to change and go through a completion process, okay? And it's because there was some type of illusion, some type of deceitful energy that you're aware of that had to go away. And when it comes to money and finances, after you kind of open yourself up and understand what was really going on with that situation, you may try to put more of a positive energy out there. And then it seems like once you do that, more money's coming. But be mindful, because more money, more problems, and you may even try to start some type of new adventure on your own, or new money could be coming in from something of an old hobby. All right, let's see here. 3 cards only, please. This is for my Leos. Thank you. Yeah, the 3 of Cups keeps coming out. There definitely could have been a third-party situation in the past that kind of left you in a financial not turmoil. I think that's a little bit harsh to say, but it could have left you in a some financial difficulty due to a previous relationship, due to a third-party situation. There's a lot of fear of probably moving in or having joint finances, things like that. Anyways, that was in the past. So you guys may be trying to figure out how to balance out your finances now. But I feel like you trust people a lot less with your finances, and you may not want to move in with anyone else, or might not want to have any type of joint finances, etc., with the person, okay? What's the present energy here for money and finances for my Leos? What's the present energy and money and finances for my Leos? Okay. This is for a very specific group of my Leos. Wow, the Chariot's there. So like I said, the 7 of Rods keeps popping out. So you definitely had some type of defensive energy before in the past. You may be trying to cut through that now when it comes to finances. But there's some type of reluctancy there because Death card is in reverse. So you may it may be a time to let something go. Something in the past, okay, a previous job, but you may not want to. Meaning you have the opportunity to move forward with the Chariot here. Like I said, that Cancer energy is gonna be popping off for real for you guys in a couple days. But I'm getting that you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So for some of my Leos, you may be sick of one job, but you may keep them both. Okay, until you feel secure. I'm getting, yeah, exactly. Until you feel secure, and then the 10 of Pentacles is right there, exactly. Until you feel secure. All right. What's the present energy here? What's the present energy here for my Leos? Okay. Specific group as well. All right. There's going to be some type of new communication coming in. I mean, this is some really great news that you're going to hear about some finances. You guys may have a new job. All right. May get some new contracts coming in. But you may not want it. Okay, you may not want it. It may not be up your alley. They might present a great offer to you, but it may not align with yourself. It may not align with your brand, and you may just say F it. You may say it, okay? All right, one card only, please, for my Leos. Thank you. Wow, the Magician here. So, in the midst of all of this, you're manifesting some big things. This is so awesome. Yeah, you're manifesting a huge change, okay? For a lot of my Leos, you guys, previous network experiences are going to allow you to have a different lifestyle, okay? For some people, you guys have a completely different tax bracket, okay? You guys could have made a lot more money or going to make a lot more money in the future here. Um, yeah, like I said, you're manifesting your journey, okay? That's crazy. This is awesome. These are two awesome cards to see. You're manifesting where you want to be. This has a lot of Taurus energy, a lot of Gemini energy, a lot of Aquarian energy. All right, so be mindful of those people that may be coming in to assist you during this time. Those people you could have networked with. All right, but there's some big things happening. You're definitely manifesting some newness in your life. Okay. Well, like I said, there's still some guards up. Yeah, there's still some things that need to be changed. All right. There's still some therapy that needs to be worked out. There's some grief work that still needs to be completed before you go into this process. So be mindful, work on it. It's not easy. You may be blessed enough to work on it and still be blessed at the same time in the way you want to. The universe works differently for everybody. So, yeah. There's a lot of your energy in the future. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you gotta... There's a lot of things you have to let go of, and a lot of defensive energy that you have to let go of. But from what it looks like here, you guys are aware of it. Or you may have a companion or a partner. A companion or a partner that kind of explains things to you, you know, like things that may not be right, or things that you've been doing for generations, you know, or things that your family have done, that you've done, and you deem them to be quote unquote okay. You may have some type of person in your life that may be trying to check that, like, hey, that's not right, that's not okay, etc., etc. And you may find yourself trying to work on yourself due to someone else opening your eyes about a specific situation. All right, mysticism. All right, this is some positive things that are happening in your life at this moment. Okay, the fact that people don't really understand who you are, the fact that someone can't put you in a box. This is going to be your ticket. Okay, so if they can't put you in a box, that means you can fit in all of them, right? In my opinion. So, so basically, don't allow people to put you in a box. Do whatever feels right to you. And there's not a category, a genre, or anything like that that you fit into. So that means that you can tackle anything. All right. So whatever you feel like you want to do that day or that time, then do that. Don't let people box you into what they feel you should be. Okay. That's a beautiful thing, because not everybody can do that. Not everybody has that diversified portfolio where they can just do and be whatever they want to be. A lot of people feel comfortable in a category. Okay, it's just what it is. A lot of people do, and I feel like it's just easier for people, and not only people, but themselves, to identify with something, because it makes them feel like they're a part of something. But to not identify with something also makes you feel like you're a part of something, because there's a lot of people that don't identify with anything. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything. Like, there's a lot of people that you can't put into a box. So basically, you're not alone. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Like I said, you guys, I've been trying to tell y'all this. This is some positive things that are happening for you right now, Leo, and it says growth, right? So once you're working on this grief work because you're growing, and this is a beautiful thing. I feel like a lot of my Leos are at the very beginning caterpillar stage of their growth process, which is a beautiful place to be, but also very, very, very difficult. All right. So you see the light, you know where you can be, you know where you want to be. Um, but you just have to stay consistent and stay persistent, okay? And let's look at some obstacles here for my Leos. Let's look at some obstacles for my Leos. What are some obstacles for my Leos here? What are some obstacles for my Leos? One card only here. What are some obstacles for my Leos? Okay. Your dreams are your obstacles. All right. You may have some issues with seeing your dreams through. Like whatever you want to manifest, whatever you, like I said, yep. Okay. Your dreams can be very real for you. You can make them into reality. Magician card is here. You know exactly what you want. You know that you want things to change in your world. You know this. You may have the same dream over and over and over because you're craving this growth. Your body is craving this growth. But there are a lot of fears that are trying to stop you from that. But here's the thing about fear, though. Fear is only there when you're about to make major changes. I feel as though personally, when you see that fear that pops up out of nowhere into you, that makes me feel like you're on the right path. All right. So you have to push through that energy. And once you push that energy and conquer that energy, you can move forward. Um, you know what I mean? With the growth, and you'll move forward from that grief work, and you can actually turn your dreams into reality. So it's a beautiful thing to see dreams as an obstacle here or something that you're struggling with because, like I said, that goes back to that caterpillar, like the very beginning stages of that. For some of my Leos, some people could be further along. I'm not sure, but I'm just telling you, I feel, or what I'm picking up. But yeah, this is great. This is good. At least you're acknowledging it. I'm going to leave you some last final messages and I'm going to get out of your hair. All right. It says here, when I focus on the inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. All right. That's what I'm saying. Just focus on your what you need to do, what you want out of life. And everything else will kind of just fall into place. Let's get one more card here for my Leos. What's the last and final messages for my Leos? Last and final messages for my Leos. One card only, please. Last and final messages for my Leos. Last and final messages for my Leos. Last and final messages for my Leos. Cool. All right, you have two cards. It says, hope is the conduits of love. All right. So be hopeful throughout this entire process. Like I said, you're going through a very tough time, okay? Trust me, I know. All right, but you got this because the universe is telling you that you're going through a growth process. The universe is telling you that it's not going to be easy. So just stay strong. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Exactly. And I feel like a lot of your dreams are trying to tap into your consciousness to invoke that growth, invoke that grief work, invoke all of this thing. So there's a lot of like trials that may be happening right now. A lot of trauma. All right, a lot of growth healing. And the thing about it with these dreams that I'm getting, the dreams that you may be getting, if you're getting some very difficult dreams, you may be breaking generational curses with your dreams. All right, you may be triggered by things that you haven't even experienced this lifetime, that they may not even have anything to do with you, but you're the one who's able to break your generational curses. So with that being said, you have to endure those those experiences, and you may be seeing that a lot in your dreams. Okay? But I wish you guys all love and light, peace, love, and high vibrations. And until next time, guys, peace.